I'm Kate with Follow My Leaf. I'm a plant mom and a boy mom, parenting both full-time. And if you're like me and you're from Decatur, you might have wondered what exactly goes on in the building over at Sportsman's Park. Well, recently I got the opportunity to take a few tours, and so I'm going to share my experience with you and exactly what goes on in there. In Decatur, our parks are managed by a nonprofit called the Decatur Parks District, rather than the city government. This facility is located in Sportsman's Park and includes an outdoor garden area, an indoor display area which you can visit in the summer, and a greenhouse. This space is normally off limits to the public, but because I was buying some plants from a former staff member there, I was lucky enough to get a sneak peek inside. So I'm going to show you 3 visits to this beautiful greenhouse that I had no idea was just 5 minutes from my home. In addition to everything that will get planted at the parks and facilities, the staff have quite a few personal plants in the greenhouse as well, like this ponderosa lemon as big as my face. They have tons of different agave, which I've been a big fan of lately. Huge cacti, tropicals, and then there's this. You recognize what it is? It's a voodoo lily or a corpse flower, and it's only one of 4 here in the greenhouse. This orchid had my heart. Schilleriana by Sib something? I have to find it. It is beautiful. I thought this variegated geranium was really pretty. I've never seen one like that, and they had quite a few. Air plants as big as basketballs and blooming. And the whole reason I came to buy some monstera albo. I started off with one, but eventually I would own most of these plants. The mother plant used to live in the other room with the fish pond, but she got moved and unfortunately didn't do very well. Luckily, lots of her beautiful offspring had already been propagated. This is a really pretty marble queen, or snow queen pothos. Some kalanchoe blooming. You'll see these bananas at the zoo and Splash Cove. Oxalis, Purple Passion. This massive blue star fern. Begonias. Lots of tropicals like crotons, dracaena. Really pretty dracaena. I couldn't get a good feel for what exactly might be for sale at the plant sale in December, so you'll have to check it out. It's the first week in December. Look at all these Hoya curtisii. Hilo Beauty, Caladium. I think this is a castle cactus, variegated. Beautiful lilies for the pond at the zoo. Agave, I think that's Perrii. Tons of moonshine sansevieria. Again, you'd think they're for sale, but I couldn't get a straight answer on what would be for sale or not. Definitely the poinsettias, I think. There's me gushing over more agave. This is a calancho. There's the biggest agave in the building, Agave Americana. So pretty. This was one that's smaller than the mother plant they had that died. And a blue cactus. I asked to see the part that was available to the public in the spring and summer, and here it is. It's one room, and I was surprised at kind of how dark it was. There were these panels over the windows, and they had these decorations in the windows, and it was just really dark. So I know they move a lot of things into the greenhouse for the winter, but I felt like this was kind of a lost opportunity. Now, I haven't been in there recently, so a lot of new plants could have been moved in here from the greenhouse, but as it stands, it was just kind of dark and there wasn't a lot in there that would wow you compared to the greenhouse, which is not available to the public. And if I were a plant, I would rather live in the greenhouse because of the light and the humidity, but there's a lot of plants doing well in here too. A lot of big Monstera deliciosa, Syngonium podophyllum, Tradescantia, spider plants, snake plants, Aglaonemas, I think. And the fish pond where the albo monstera used to live. If you bought an albo from me, that's its origin story right there. The trailing plants in this place blew me away. This is a Peperomia hope with round leaves. Look how beautiful and thick this plant is. It probably weighs 100 pounds. Burrow's tail to die for. Longiform burrow's tail. I don't know the proper term, but the leaves are longer. So a quick shout out to Sean for taking the time to let me look around and share this amazing greenhouse with all of you. I knew that you would enjoy it as much as I did. Also, thanks Sean for growing those incredible albos. I may have come back for more just a couple months later. All of them, actually. And when I came back, I had to check on the corpse flower and see how it was doing. It had leafed out, and again, I was just blown away that this exists in Decatur, like 5 minutes from my house. But I'm not eager to smell it when it blooms. I snagged one of those on my way out. Thanks, Josh. This is the other corpse flower that's in leaf mode. In years that they leaf, they will not bloom. Then when I went back to film an intro for these videos, I found the current staff and decided to pester them as well. Josh, tell me a little about yourself.
Okay, so I'm Josh McGrath. I'm the horticulture superintendent here at the Decatur Park District. And I started my career here in 2011 as the greenhouse grower. And now I've been promoted to the superintendent, so
all right.
a great job.
Congratulations. Thanks. Let's take a look around.
We've got a few thousand more plants coming this next week.
Oh my gosh.
And we just cleared this bench. And we're just cleaning up, tidying up things, and this whole greenhouse will be full of flowers for planting in the parks.
Okay.
So we do anything in the parks throughout town, any park district property. We do all the landscaping and planting for.
So is this kind of a sale possibly area?
It is. Yeah.
So I mean,
we mix a lot of the stuff into planters and stuff at the zoo.
Okay.
Like tropicals and stuff. And we do a big cactus and succulent bed at the zoo, so you'll see a lot bigger cactus and succulents than we've got in there.
Oh, okay.
And all over the stuff, and we do some stuff in our display room too.
Awesome.
Which will be opening here probably in April.
Oh, you do open that?
Yep. Yep, it'll be open throughout the year.
So it is.
And we do like a holiday showcase in there. We used to do a spring display in there, but our budgets are kind of cut, so we kind of cut that out of our program.
Okay, so the sale might be a good time to ask for a tour or set it up if you want in the winter.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have
like,
an incredible collection. Oh, hi.
So she's in charge of taking care of the greenhouse.
What's your name? Erzsébet. Beautiful. Is that French?
Hungarian.
Wow, that's awesome. So one of the things I wanted to just focus on, like some of the more rare stuff you have, but also the corpse flowers.
Yeah.
So,
well, we got 4 of them in here.
Can you show me that?
2 of them in leaf and 2 of them in dormancy. So
wow.
This is one of them that are in leaf right now. This one is this one's about 4 or 5 years old now.
Wow.
And so it's really cool because this thing will come up and leaf and be in leaf for about 2 to 3 months, and then it goes completely dormant for anywhere from a month to 6 months. So the bigger they get, the longer the dormancy for us anyway. And this is one of our smaller ones.
So does it leaf before it flowers?
It does. I think 7 to 12 leaf cycles before flowering.
Really?
So it'll leaf and then go dormant and then leaf and then go dormant. Every time it comes back, it gets bigger and bigger.
So it could take
it can take up to 10 years to bloom.
Yeah. So you haven't had a bloomer yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think we're getting close because our bigger ones are taking longer to come up.
Okay.
So I don't think we're going to have flowers this year, but probably in a year or 2.
What a beautiful leaf. Foliate leaves. May I ask where they came from?
So we actually bought these from Logie's
originally. Come here, buddy.
One little bitty plant.
Really? Like 8 years ago?
Oh yeah.
Or so?
Probably like 10 years ago now, but yeah, 10 years ago. It showed up in like a 3-inch little pot.
Really?
And it was $100. So we just took a chance on it.
Wow.
And then 4 or 5 more sprouted up on it.
Awesome.
With it. So we just split them apart, and they split really easy. And
wow.
our big one is back here in the corner, but it's completely dormant right now.
Just hiding out.
Yep.
Huh.
You can just see where the hole is, you can see the bud right there in the middle.
Really?
But we let it completely dry out between for dormancy, and then as soon as it starts growing, then we start watering it.
Huh.
It's a very unusual plant.
That's so cool. And the other one looks pretty similar to this, but a little smaller.
Yep.
Cool.
Got another one down in the greenhouse. You can see the bud really good there.
I just think it'll blow people's minds that you have some in Decatur.
Yeah, we've got 4 of them.
Can we take a walk down this lane quick? You have a little pond here. Did that used to go in the other?
So we take these plants and put them in the Oriental Garden pond.
Oh.
Instead of buying them every spring, we just overwinter a few, and
okay.
they just go wild in there.
Do the fish stay there in the pond?
Okay. Yep, we're in there right now.
Do a lot of people dump their goldfish in there?
We've had a few. Yeah.
All right, great alocasia. That'll get probably replanted, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I know, how exciting. He's pretty good at home about booping plants and not tearing them. Come here, buddy. This is the challenge. Oh, come here. All right, well, here's some monstera that are sisters to my plants. They're so pretty. I just love the genetics of this plant. Did you go in with him on it?
Yep.
You bought one from Logi's like 8 years ago?
Yep. The same time we bought the corpse flowers.
Really?
Yep.
How big was that when you got it?
About a 3-inch pot.
Really? Yep. And here's part of it.
That's my mother plant.
So pretty. Oh, it's gonna love growing up that pole. Yep, I just can't find anything like it, locally.
Yeah, that variation's extremely hard to get.
Top notch. I mean, the conditions help a lot.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
And your pink princess put out a new leaf?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing's growing like a weed in here.
Nice pink. It's a good one. I know, buddy. It's hard. I just can't trust you. What do you got going here? Everything for the city?
A lot of this is we're doing natives.
Nice.
So we're going to devote a large portion of the garden out front to a native landscape.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to show people how to landscape with native plants.
Awesome. Will any of these be for sale eventually for folks?
Maybe in the future if we have good luck getting going.
That would be great. Or at least letting us know what.
Yes, for sure.
What species.
Oh yeah.
Down there.
We got stuff all over the place.
More monstera. Is that a Brazil that just went nuts, or is that a neon?
That used to be a Brazil. It reverted to an all yellow leaf. You can see it trying to revert back a little bit.
So much sun, it's just having a good time.
Let's start to throw some more green back out, but
this one is so pretty. I took a picture of the name. That one's really cool. Ooh, nice blooms.
Nice cattleya bloom in there. Our other corpse flower hiding out back here.
Yep.
Hanging out.
There it is. There he goes. Look at that. Homegrown. Did you start these from seed?
So most of the plants we buy are patented. So most of this we get in from cuttings.
Okay.
And then, or small plugs, and then we pot them up and pot them up and then pot them up until we get them in the ground.
Wow. Are these colocasias?
Yes. Yep.
Beautiful.
Royal Hawaii, Royal Black Hawaii or something.
Cool. You're all right. You're gonna make it. Let's go.
Cool. This is just the start of what we're getting.
Cool.
A lot more plants in.
Awesome.
The next couple weeks.
And I love your agave. Do they get to move out in the summer?
They get planted on what's called Monkey Hill at the zoo.
Oh.
So it's a hill that backs up to the monkey house, the spider monkey house.
Okay.
And that whole hillside we're planting cactus and succulents.
Okay, so if people want to see them over the summer, they just need to go to the zoo. Okay. And so you get to keep your personal plants here too if you want. Do you have any personal plants here?
I have a few.
This is our Ponderosa lemon.
Oh man.
It's starting to bloom and it smells awesome. It's not a very attractive looking plant right now, but once
it smells like
summertime's
spring.
Oh yeah, it smells awesome.
So there was 3 big ones, and Sean let me take a little one. There was a little one, and I ate it, and it was sweet. I put it in my water.
The seeds start super easy.
Really?
And it comes back true to seed too. So
That's what my husband said. He's like, put it in,
Yep.
take the seed. But maybe next time you have one fall off. But I had a lemon tree, and it never bloomed, and it was huge, and I just sold it. I guess.
So there's a grapefruit tree over there against the wall. The lady that gave it to us said it's 35 years old and it's only fruited once. She thinks we're going to be able to get it to fruit in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, if anyone gets more fruit, bring them over here.
Yeah, we'll see.
So there's the bananas that go to the zoo. Oh, and this round. Whoa.
Fasciation of the stem there.
Whoa.
It's really cool.
This is one of my favorite peperomias. Round leaves. And these Burroughs tails are just legendary. Legendary and beautiful. Yes!
A variety called burrito.
Burrito. Really compact. Okay, come on, bud. We gotta see the agave and then we'll get out of your hair. Oh, come here. Ooh, that's a real fuzzy little guy. Come on. Yeah, come on, let's go. Do you have a name for your old man?
It's Cool Cactus.
Cool Cactus. Oh, and there's the agave, probably Americana.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're on our second blooming agave this winter.
Yeah.
We had an agave put on a 25-foot bloom spike.
They're in the asparagus family.
Yes, and that's exactly what it looks like. Kind of hiding in there, but
Oh yeah, let me go around here. Ooh,
let's just be careful because it could poke you.
wow. I don't think that's the same species. Desert rose? Is that what that is?
Crown of thorns.
Crown of thorns,
Yep.
that's right.
We got 2 different cultivars.
Hairyman cactus.
Yeah.
So this is the same. No, it's different.
It's a little bit.
And that might be Perrii agave. This is a really cool cactus with red spines. Really pretty colors you can get in this greenhouse. Flapjacks.
Yep.
You might sell those, some of them.
At some point, yeah. We plant a lot of them out.
And really pretty spider plants. Tradescantia. Think holiday cacti. Calanchos. Oh yeah, I forgot about you.
It's dangerous.
I forgot about you. Cool.
Variegated purple heart. That's kind of cool.
Moonshine, Sansevieria, begonias. You had something that I thought was a variegated begonia, but now maybe I think it's something else. It was over there. Yeah, it's an
Geranium.
Iraq. Oh, that's what I meant. Geranium.
Yep.
I did that earlier today.
Shoot, I meant geranium. What did I say?
I meant begonia, and
Begonia.
I searched up geranium.
Oh yeah. So there's. Thank you.
And it throws a lot of all white branches. Is really cool.
Oh wow.
Which I wish they would. You know, you could propagate it, but there's no chlorophyll, so they'll just die.
Oh, they don't do
But-
like regular ones.
Yeah.
Warzowixii.
Yeah. Just getting a little collection around here.
Cool.
Bromeliads are blooming.
Cool. Yay. Oh, little burrows tail babies. Look at them. Oh my gosh. Did you start those from leaves or did you pluck the tips?
Little leaves.
Little leaves, you did?
They take forever to mount.
They just started to pop here in the last week.
Oh, they look awesome. Good job. Oh yeah, they're there. Well, no, that's different. That's like a sedum or
There's some
something.
more that are still kind of slow going in the back there.
So one of our agaves bloomed this winter and it self-pollinated. And we ended up collecting seeds. And these are all baby agaves from seed.
No way.
And they're very variable.
Cool.
Most people don't think about growing agaves from seed, but because they, offset so many babies. But
So it flowered and
it flowered
self-pollinated.
Self-pollinated, set seed, and
That's a pretty color.
yeah, we're really excited to see what comes up.
So do you know what kind? You don't remember what kind?
Oh, the one straight ahead.
The yellow?
Nope, the one right to the right of it.
Okay.
That one right there, we had a huge one that bloomed. But
Oh, cool.
we're
Yeah.
excited to see what they turn into.
Oh, good job. Oh, you get a leaf? A lucky clover? Yeah. Say thank you. Start another one. Well, thank you so much for the quick tour.
Sure.
I really appreciate it.
Come back late April and the greenhouse will be packed full of stuff.
Awesome. And then
Give you the tour.
look for the sale before Christmas.
Yep.
Right.
Usually like the first weekend of December.
Okay.
We have our plant sale.
Okay. And then you can have a peep and get your hands on some of these cool plants. Let's go. Come on. We're going to run this way. Let's go. Thanks so much to Josh and Erzsébet for watching Anthony and giving us a great tour of the greenhouse, and for all you do to help the Decatur Parks look great. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Happy planting!